Alrighty, everybody, welcome to this week's episode. Nick, you're so far. Sit next to the boys. We have a little bit of an empty space, just a little bit, because there's a little filler for this empty space.
There you go, John.
Hey, John. How's it going? This week we are joined by John. And over here,
I'm gonna go with Ben Kenobi.
perfect timing. Perfect timing.
I see
over
what
here.
we're doing.
Anakin Skywalker.
I don't know who else is gonna be. No, I don't want to be Ahsoka Tano.
I thought you were gonna be Uncle.
I'll be Uncle Owen, but the warrior one.
Okay.
And 11 behind the camera.
Oh,
Over
respect.
here. Yeah, we gotta do some kind of representation, even though I love Star Wars. I mean, Stranger Things also coming out. But this week, Brilliant Stars.
Yes.
Brilliant Stars.
So we're not gonna
Well,
battle.
a single. Yeah, we are missing John. He went to Tucson this week. He has given himself, how convenient, considering he was down.
Dude,
I know how. Yeah.
PTO was denied.
Yeah. How convenient.
And,
Whoa.
oh, and I have a black card too.
Wow, what a coward.
Bidding that he wouldn't be
Wait.
here.
What's the grail in this card? The ultimate grail.
Oh, the one that Johnny already got, the Charizard alt art.
Alright, here's the deal. If he pulls a Charizard ult art, we put him up one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you called it.
Or
Alright.
any Charizard.
Alright,
Fine, yeah.
that's
Any
fine.
lizard, okay.
Because John is the Charizard lead right now.
He is in the Charizard.
So.
Alright,
Alright, let's see it. Alright, what are we getting?
Let's go fast. I'm gonna go with Fire Manifest.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
electric.
fire.
Oh.
Fire.
I go dark every time.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Alright, folks.
Alright, let's see.
Hold on. Here.
Dragon
Hold on.
Energy.
I feel like there's something good.
Clay Doll.
Can't tell completely.
I like Starmie.
Oh, dude, are you shitting me?
Hold
That's
Wait,
a
huh.
color. That's a good color.
What we got here?
That's a good
I
color.
think it's a. What is this?
Oh, it's trainer.
Full art trainer. It's still good. It's still
that
good.
ain't no Charizard, but you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a happy little boy trainer.
Yeah,
Woo!
absolutely.
All
He
right, very
was
nice.
the
Full art.
rival for the fortune.
For the what?
For the fourth gen.
Oh, 4th gen, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Mhm.
yeah. He was a rival that you would go against. So
Oh.
he was the fourth gen's Gary.
Who
Oh.
is the main character in 4th gen? Is it?
I don't even know if he has a name, but
What game was that?
Boo.
White and no.
Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah.
Alright.
so this one's good. But dude, like I saw the grass and there's like a grass layout with that Charizard
I was
altar,
kind of
but still good though.
sweating. Yeah.
And I would have beaten John. There's no way he pulled something better than this. So John
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
picked a good week to
To just so happen to have a
miss.
graduation.
So
to
John,
go
if
to.
you're watching this, you're scared, boy.
Scared, bro.
Oh.
Scared.
We're gonna put
Because
you
of
on
what
notice.
Owen's
Oh, he's gonna
Putting you on notice.
he's gonna watch
son.
it at home and
Yeah.
he's gonna feel threatened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
I
you
go
know what?
shaking in
He
my
should.
boots.
He should though.
you should. 'Cause
But
really
yeah,
cool.
because that was a beautiful card. Look at
It's
that.
oh
It's
yeah.
a really nice
Full art,
card.
dude,
It
come on.
looks nice.
Dude, Bree would love that one because that was her
Trainer
favorite
art too.
game.
Come on.
Very nice.
great.
Well, that was
Great.
Bree's
All
favorite.
right, yeah, Diamond and
Same
Pearl.
same with mine.
Respect.
That's my
But-
favorite one too.
Yeah, alrighty, so that's gonna be it for our Pokemon segment once again.
Yes.
That's our main pool. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and close the Pokemon segment here. Boop, bop.
Bump. Bink.
Okay.
Sink.
Alright.
Sink.
So let's
Blink.
keep it going. We
Blink.
actually do not have a lot to talk about Pokemon wise, surprisingly
No,
enough.
Yeah, there's
We
not.
Just
not
Astral
really
Radiance is
news.
out.
Yeah, that's about the only news.
The
new big
chase
news.
chase card
Finally out.
is the Palkia alt art and the Dialga alt art, which both of those are already going for over $100.
Wow. Respect.
So that's just gonna go up stonks.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, that's it though. Hopefully we can get our hands on a booster box. So
How hard are those to come by?
Well, they just came out, so
not that bad. Hopefully Game Vault can hook it up like they did last time with Brilliant Stars.
Oh, that's
'Cause
your-
these boxes
that's your
were
plug.
juiced.
Yeah, that's
Or
your
juiced.
plug.
those last ones.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Johnny's still doing Pokesteals, but we'll see. I'll ask him.
We'd like to hope so.
Yeah.
But alrighty, so that's going to be it for our Pokemon segment. going to keep it going into the yay or nay segment since we have a good amount of news to talk about. We have a whole lot of stuff to generally talk about. Starting off with some very, very interesting news involving Marvel and more so the comic side of things.
Yeah.
We don't talk big comics around here, but this is something I feel like that's kind of a huge deal for the comics world, especially for Marvel in particular, and specifically for one character, aka Spider-Man in particular. So many people are saying that Marvel has done the quote-unquote unthinkable by announcing the end of their Spider-Verse storyline in Marvel Comics. So Marvel Comics, of course, being known for, having one of the most convoluted, I would say, multiverse Spider-Man storylines, I would say, of all time. I think it went crazy. We've gotten all sorts of versions of Spider-Man, Noir, Spider-Pig, anime Spider-Man, Spider-Kid, Spider-Girl. You literally name it, it's probably there. You know what I mean? We've literally gotten them all. But now they have decided no more. They're going to focus on the main Peter Parker of, I'm not sure if the 616 or wherever they're headed to in particular, but this storyline is going to be called Edge of Spider-Verse. And this is set to be the end of the Spider-Verse in the comics. What do you guys think? What do you guys feel?
I don't know how I feel.
I'm like a May because I'm a very big proponent of too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like a May on it. I'm probably actually gonna read this line, because when I get like hooked into like a comic series, I'm all about it. I think I did that with some of the Doctor Strange ones and some of the Sinister Six ones. Like the Sinister Wars one, I think is like really, really good. So yeah, I'll probably read this one, but it's a meh for me.
Yeah,
I'm not upset.
If this line is anything like the earlier Spider-Verse lines, then it's probably really good. So it does make sense why it's coming to an end. So I guess it's a yay as long as it makes sense. But this is something that I haven't freaking dove into in a long time. So
Respect.
I would have to get some more info to really give it a yay or nay. So I'm gonna go meh.
I'm gonna go mad too, just because I don't really know. I don't understand. So.
You don't understand the multiverse?
But I do feel like it's a big deal though.
Because like how does
it is
how
a big
does
deal.
this-
That's
how
a
does this-
long-standing line. Of
Does this
comics,
affect the new movie coming out?
I
Into
don't.
the
I
Spider-Verse?
hope
It
not.
might.
I hope
mean,
not.
They
Probably.
might introduce a new spider. It might kill off a spider, like an idea or something, I mean, not likely since this is new, and I think Spider-Verse is already into production. So I doubt it.
Should have been out in a month.
Ooh.
Dude, I don't know, because like Spider-Man is just one of those characters that you can have variants of and think they're cool, right?
Yeah.
Because like Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, like they're just kind of like solidified what we have. But then you have like Universal Spider-Man, is that his name?
Cosmic Spider-Man?
Cosmic
Spider-Man, Kane,
Which one?
Spider-Man
2099.
Noir, 2099, Miguel O'Hara, like and all that, and even have like weird symbiote kind of like things to him too. So I don't know, I kind of like that it's expanded. Like Spider-Man is its own big hitter within the big hitter universe of Marvel. So I don't know.
That's a very good way to put that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Sorry to our listeners.
But yeah, no, I think it's gonna be interesting. I think I'm gonna say it's a soft yay. Of course, sad because I mean Spider-Verse stuff is like really important. It's been a big thing of Spider-Man, like for his character. But that being said, I mean, new future. You know what? Take the risk. Take the jump. Go for it. I mean, that's how comics are made. That's how we push the boundaries. So go for it. It's gonna open up the door for a new interesting comic. We'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Agreed.
But alrighty, so next there is an interesting sort of production coming out from Netflix in particular. So this one is going to be called Cyberpunk. What was it called? Cyberpunk Edge Runners. And so this one in particular, it will be produced by Netflix. And again, this one is set to be a anime production from Netflix again, and it is going to focus on the storyline and or just general story stuff involving the cyberpunk world. Of course, the game that came out a few years ago now. But other than that, it basically looks like a lot of Akira. It looks like a lot of, neo-futuristic kind of stuff, a lot of basically motorcycles, a lot of tech. What do you guys think?
I hope the people that made Cyberpunk aren't attached to this at all, because that game was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
But it depends on the animation studio. I guess I'll be in, and then if it's got that kind of neo-futuristic like Akira vibe, I think it would be cool. But yeah, this is something that I'll for sure watch the first episode of, and I'll kind of make a decision. If
Doesn't Netflix suck at doing anime though?
I don't know, because dude, Castlevania was sick.
But
except like Castlevania is an exception because it's more so like a cartoon style because it's an American studio. And dude, animation studios and anime fans have to put some respect on American animation studios.
Wow.
So to me, I think this one's gonna come down to the animation studio that has it. Which I'm trying to look it up but I think it's Project Red. Oh, Studio Trigger. Oh, all right. So Studio Trigger. You guys are gonna hate this one then because Studio Trigger is the people that animated that one Star Wars episode with the brother and sister that had the long whips.
Oh, I'm done.
The kid who was on the X-wing.
The X-wing. I'm prematurely
So
out.
Trigger is in charge of this.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Which is it's such a an anime critically acclaimed.
Well, the visuals
studio.
of that. There were some visuals in that episode really good, but then there's some storytelling was
plot.
trash.
Yeah, it was what it was. Like it was just the rest of it
just the plot.
Together.
But this one's 50-50. But I'm gonna go yay because I'm gonna try out the first episode.
I'm gonna say nay. Netflix, stop doing anime.
Yep, same.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
Because I'm trying to think of a good anime that they've done.
Dude, okay, so as far as animes go, the only ones that
work.
What?
That one's good. Cool.
No, So That Work isn't a Netflix original.
Oh, so as far as animes, the only one that I know that I've seen pretty much like a full season, Demon Slayer, right? I think I saw... What was that one that you might watch?
Race?
Race. I was thinking it was called You. What is
Cowboy
You?
Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
You is
and
also
I
on
don't think
Netflix,
those
but it's
are...
not-
I don't think those are Netflix, right?
No, none
Okay.
of those are Netflix.
So the only
Okay, just
Netflix
saying.
anime that I've actually seen is the Transformer one that came out. That's it.
Oh, yeah, it's right, because they did.
Yeah, they did. And I genuinely enjoyed it, but that's just because I like Transformers. That's it. Like, I don't really know if it was even really, like,
Good.
good or not, because I don't know where I fall in that, like...
Netflix will do these out-of-pocket ones, though.
Yeah.
Like
And also, like, I have a bad taste of
mainstream ones.
Cyberpunk, like, based on, like,
Everyone
their
does,
last
so that's why it's
failure.
kind of starting off on a bad
Yeah,
foot.
I don't... You know what? Nah.
Oh,
Wow.
nay. Nice. All right, so that's going to be it for that one. Next, all right, so we have a very interesting one in particular. So, again, we are in a very current, interesting space for the MCU, I would say.
Very interesting.
Contentious
I think
even.
I would say even possibly contentious. There's a lot of different things that are going on. We're in a very space where I would say Marvel might be in... I don't want to say they're in hot water, but we're looking for the future, and let me tell you... hot water is over there in that future because based on what we're getting lately, it's been left and right. Case in point with a lot of the Moon Knight ending and the controversial ending that many people were kind of loving and or hating. They were really torn in between. Overall, kind of liked it, but now it's kind of a mess because Thor: Love and Thunder has officially dropped their trailer.
Looks great.
But they also dropped some other trailer for She-Hulk, which we're going to talk about at the end of our Yay or Nay stuff. But, so since we have those, it comes to mind, what are we going to get this year? What's coming out? What are we getting? But, so let me tell you guys what we're officially going to get confirmed left in 2022 for the MCU. First off is going to be Miss Marvel. That is set to premiere June 8th on Disney+. Next, of course, Thor: Love and Thunder, which we all, know that one. That one's coming out in July 8th. Next, we are going to have, still this year, in November, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. That one will be coming out November 11th in 2022. After that, we do not have a definite date yet for this one, but sometime this year, She-Hulk is supposed to come out. And last but not least, for this year that we have officially announced anyways, again, not an official date, but at least for this year, 2022, it's going to be I Am Groot.
Oh.
We are missing the Galaxy, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, the
Christmas special. If that doesn't drop this year, I'm going to be so out on Marvel.
I'll be pissed because it's like, yo, you filmed that last year.
We've been waiting for
This
like
is the
3
big
years
one.
for this.
And like
This
they've
is the
like
big, that's the
said,
big one. Yeah.
like the cast members have like said that, oh yeah, it was like a fun time. It was great.
Yes, I have a
They
note.
better drop that shit this year.
I have a note in my phone on the predicted lineup of songs that they're gonna have in there.
Dude, I can't wait for that part about that show too.
I know it's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a short movie.
Oh, cool. Even better.
Supposedly.
Okay, off
Yes.
the top of your head, one song you think is going to be in there? I'm going to go first, the Michael Bublé one. what is that Christmas one? Fuck, I can't remember the name of it.
Well, while you think of it, I'm going to say mine, which is the most obvious answer, and it's going to be Wham's Last Christmas.
Yep, I was gonna say that too.
Yeah,
That's obvious.
It's probably gonna be an easy one.
And then
It's got to be.
there
Dude,
is going to
that
be
one always plays though, dude.
Yeah.
And
It does.
especially for that time.
It's
the
the
80s.
80s, like, you know, their 70s.
Don't DMAC us.
Yeah.
The other one, it is going to be a toss-up. It is either going to be Bruce Springsteen's or the Jackson 5's Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I hope it's the Bruce Springsteen one. That one goes way harder. Way harder. It is the best version of Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
I can see that one.
I
I
disagree with that heavily. You're nuts.
I'm on the other side.
Dude, the Jackson 5's is a little kid's version of Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Both
When
are
you
good.
grow up...
Both are good.
I'd rather have like an innocent little kid than some washed up dude who's like screaming.
Okay, so
Clarence Clemens singing doing the ho 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 is unbelievable. Rest in peace, my dog.
I have two different takes to those. The Jackson 5 one would be cool, I think, if it was Baby Groot. But
Yeah,
the Bruce
That's
Springsteen
fair.
one, I could see more being Chris Pratt's speed because he is from the 80s. So,
Yeah,
He vibes with some 60s, though. He vibes with some 60s.
yeah.
But if they don't
Also-
release this, I'm going to be so out on Marvel.
So based on that, I'm gonna say kind of a meh. I mean, we were promised a lot. I mean, you know, obviously times have changed. We've had to adjust. We've done a lot. But that being said, I think the biggest one a lot of people were banking for was that final like close off of the year after the shitty COVID situation that we've had. Finally, we're kind of cleaning up house. You know, we're kind of clearing things. To close a year, we were set to have this Christmas special, dude, and that missing, I gotta give it a meh. You know what I mean? That was kind of the biggest one. I think everything else, don't get me wrong, I'm very hyped for. I'm more so scared for, Black Panther as well, Wakanda Forever, that we have literally no news on that whatsoever, so I'm more worried for that one than anything, but at the end of the day, I wanted that Christmas special. Kind of sucks. You know what I mean? That would've been
But they
at least
also
a fun
haven't
little
announced
boat,
that it's not coming out yet.
Yeah, which is weird.
Which
Even
is
though
weird.
We have gotten production photos. We know they're
Yeah.
they're working
We've
on
seen
it,
like
and/or
Chris
they might
Pratt
even already be done.
in some of his like gear and stuff
Exactly.
like that.
Yeah.
So
But how about the things that we're scared for on that list? Let's just talk about it. Which ones?
We
Oh.
can talk about it more when we explain like the She-Hulk stuff, because that's more of the trailer stuff. I think.
yeah, but I'm also
But-
on that list I'm with Drew. I'm so nervous for Black Panther, and I sent Drew.
Nervous for Black Panther, Miss Marvel.
I mean, Miss Marvel's not for
She-Hulk.
us. You know,
Miss
it's
Marvel
one of
looks
those-
for a
it's gonna,
kid's
It's
one.
gonna be one of those where it's just
But-
not for us.
but-
We're entering the realm of that. You know,
I'm
not gonna give it a free pass though. Just
I mean,
because of that.
I don't know if you
I'm gonna give
have
it a
to.
chance, but
I'm
not a
not-
free
yes.
pass. There's a difference.
I'm gonna give it a chance, but I am gonna see is like do I like this though?
Because do you want to know what? Like Marvel has earned our trust.
I know that's
in
why
a
no
sense.
one's like been hating super hard on the She-Hulk.
But they've earned our trust. But they have it with 4 topics right now, where we have our trust in 4 topics. Like Miss Marvel looks like a kid show. She-Hulk, like there's
You
like
mean like
issues.
the trust in each of these shows is faltering, like in one way or another? Like
Yeah,
the
but they've
trust in
earned our
all
trust
these-
for us to give them a chance,
Yeah,
not to be like
it's
I'm
both.
out.
It's
Yeah.
both. I think it's both. Like all
It
of them
is.
have earned enough for a chance, yet they've also granted iffy. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying? Like
exactly.
it's on both. It's on both sides.
Yeah,
Exactly.
For sure.
I'm gonna and I've heard I saw one thing about Black Panther. I know that it's a rumor. I know that like, but I sent it to
Shuri.
Drew. Yeah,
You're
I
telling me
won't
that's
say
gonna
it.
see
I won't
Giant.
say
It's
it.
just no. It's just more involving that Shuri might be a bigger role than we think. Not necessarily Black Panther, but you know,
Yeah.
something in the future. But,
Here, I'm gonna show it to you guys off camera. I'm not gonna
I-
say it for the spoiler reason.
and I'm only fearful for that because again, she's a toxic person. We've gotten confirmations of this. She's a Gwyneth Paltrow. She's off her rocker. She's on
Really?
the edge.
She's a Tom Cruise.
No way.
She's
off
a
it.
Christian Bale. Like she's a lunatic.
What?
She's a nutty. Yes, she is. So if
Yeah,
she's gonna be given a
I don't like
primary
hearing
role
stuff
like
about
that,
actors like that.
I know. Never meet your heroes.
it sucks that you have to like kind of care a little bit because like it plays into the future. You know
Yeah,
what I
it
mean?
does.
Like whether you like it or
I was
not.
actually
you
just
see
about
the
to say-
chemistry.
That I like could see the mantle going to her. Like
Yeah.
And at first I wanted
but-
it.
It would make
and don't-
sense.
Yeah, me too. But after
Either
the
him or
end-
the guy from that one rival tribe.
Oh,
That giant dude. I can't remember
People
his
have been
name.
posting him on a lot of the promotions.
A lot of the, and I noticed
as
that.
well. So I think he's gonna get a big role as well.
So
But no, I mean, other than that, I think Miss Marvel's. The only thing I want to keep in mind for that is just, it's not for me. That's the only thing. You know, not in the sense of that like I'm not gonna enjoy it, But in sense of like, they didn't make this for me. They made this for kids and for
the first round of reviews came out.
They didn't make it for 25.
Oh, what did they say? Tell me, speak.
It's all really good things.
Really?
Yeah.
But who's reviewing it? Oh, Rotten Tomatoes.
Like the usual suspects, I guess. Like Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
Oh, then
See,
I
that's
don't.
right,
I hold it with
Twitter
such a grain of
critics.
salt. Yeah.
And that's
Stuff
why
like that.
that's why like I'm so scared too, because I know with.
But they literally said all good things though about this.
I mean,
Miss Marvel
hopefully it's
show.
good.
Prove me wrong. I love when
Yeah.
they make me eat my words.
Honestly, same. Like once I'm sitting in this area of prove me wrong, that's actually when I end up liking something even more.
Yes.
Like Batman almost.
Mandalorian.
Yep.
No, well, dude, Wonder Woman. Dude.
Wonder
Yeah.
Woman.
Wonder Woman
So-
was the biggest prove me wrong I've ever had.
So it's like this like stance I have is it can really be really good or like just
Yeah.
prove me wrong.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I just said I hate like the critics and shit because it just scares me because a lot of them said Obi-Wan was bad and I'm like, fuck.
That's what a lot of people have been saying too. Like it's mixed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't heard bad, but that it's mixed.
I've heard
I
mixed.
heard bad.
I've heard mixed, but
And I'm scared because
I'm not gonna
like,
listen
dude,
to that,
he's a
dude.
king. Like he's an actual.
he's a
king.
king, dude. We're
and
lucky that we
and
have
this
that.
is what we've been asking for literal years. So
And we'll talk about Kenobi in just a bit. But anyways, last thoughts on this MCU 2022 lineup. Any other?
nothing that I
wanna
actually
get out?
want
What
to
do you
see.
think?
The
Yeah,
stuff I'm
Soft
interested
Mess.
in with like
It's
Galactus, the Eternals, Doctor Strange, the Multiverse, Kang. None of this is pertaining to it. I don't even care.
Besides
That's right.
Thor's about the only one that I'm like, give it to me. You know?
Yes.
Other than that, I'm like, okay, let's see it when we see it. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I'm
alright,
the same,
so
yeah.
soft meds all around.
Soft
I think we all
meds.
agree
Same boat.
it's kind of sad, especially that ending in December. But we'll see what ends up happening. They still can announce some stuff. We'll see. But alright, so we did get some more news, keeping up with some DC stuff on the DC side. So we did get some more news and confirmations on a new Flash, or a possibility of a new Flash, more particularly. So again, many people are now looking to cast a brand new Flash, considering Ezra Miller is on a rampage in Hawaii, getting arrested
menace.
left and right, partying,
Oh my
going
God.
nuts, basically, throwing his career away, what have you. I mean, hate to call it as I see it, but you know what? If it's brutally honest, shit, you do what you gotta do, shit.
Dude, I really
But,
hope that we have the clip of once he's getting apprehended by the cops.
Have you seen that?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
really tough to watch, dude. You can just tell he's just hammered.
Where he's like, do
He's
you know
just
who I
saying
am?
anything.
Like, yeah, like.
Yeah. Oh, no, dude. That guy's done.
Jesus. But anyways, so fans have officially fan casted Dylan O'Brien as the next Flash.
I can see it.
And so Dylan O'Brien, what's a lot of the roles that he's
Teen Wolf!
Teen Wolf.
The Internship.
Maze Runner.
Deepwater Horizon.
Maze Runner is,
Maze
I
Runner.
would say, his biggest.
Maze Runner is his biggest thing, where
I would
he was
say,
like the main.
yeah.
He was the main, yeah.
But other than
He's
that,
been in other things.
yeah,
I mean, like I've seen other movies with them. He's my second favorite actor, truthfully.
So what are
But
we thinking?
I don't know if you know what? The blonde hair might sell me because I know.
He would
Can
have
you,
to
like,
do a
scroll down?
blonde hair type.
I think the blonde hair.
If
would
he
sell me,
can rock the blonde hair, dude, that would be also a comic accurate.
yeah.
Accurate.
Yeah, because Ezra
Very
didn't have the blonde hair, but I don't know. Part of me,
That was for John.
I know his personality. I guess
Shout
like
out
when you
John.
watch and I don't see him being.
You know what I
Flash.
actually see him as, and I hope this doesn't ruin anything? I could legit see Dylan O'Brien as a variant Spider-Man.
Oh, I could
Oh,
see
I
that.
wanted.
I could
I
see
could
him.
see it.
No, you know what I could see him
Dude,
as?
he
The version
was
of
rumored so
the dead,
much, dude.
the dead Spider-Man from literally Miles Morales, the multiverse,
Oh.
the Spider-Verse.
Oh,
the one that
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I could see him
like
that was
like
Spider-Man. I
the,
was like, I could teach you.
Chris
Mr.
Pine.
Perfect
Yeah.
one, like that.
Well,
like
right.
short.
I don't know,
Spider-Man.
man.
Yeah, I can see that too.
I did see
see
another
that.
concept art if I saw him as like Nightwing or something, and I liked it better than
But
Flash.
that being said, I'm gonna still give it a
I might
yay.
like to see that.
I'm gonna give it a soft yay. I think it looks
Soft,
good.
yeah.
I'm gonna say
I think
yay.
he belongs in comic book movies for sure.
Yeah, dude, I really think
He was
like,
Bumblebee for 8
deserves
minutes
a-
in the
yeah.
Bumblebee movie.
Dude, that was so dumb that they
That
didn't
movie
let him voice
sucked.
over that and
Yeah.
they took it away.
And the beginning
That
was
movie
like
was
so
terrible.
awesome too on Cybertron.
Dude, I thought
That
it was
was
going to be
with
the
that
coolest
girl.
movie ever.
God,
Yeah.
such a great movie.
That was with that
In the
girl.
Yeah,
beginning.
I thought it was going to be the
beginning was
coolest
so,
movie
and
ever.
then you hear his
Yeah.
voice, and you're like, dude, you're a perfect Bumblebee. And
Yeah.
then they just take
Oh,
it.
Where's
my
the
God,
rest
he's
of
great.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the rest of you?
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
I think I would rather see him as like a Nightwing role, or maybe even a Robin if he was in like the Pattinson
Ooh, I could see him more
series.
as a Robin than a Nightwing because Nightwing's edgy.
Some soft yays.
Soft yay. No, yay. Get him in superhero movies. Stat.
Give him Marvel too. Fuck it. Send him there.
Alrighty, but next, so we are going to talk about some very awesome news involving Star Wars.
News.
So Star Wars is now pushing the next generation of shows involving their galaxies. So Vanity Fair kind of had a sort of article involving a lot of the Star Wars characters that we currently have. And let me say, this cover is
King
so
people are allegedly
Who's that on the left?
beautiful.
Who's that on the left?
The left, that is Cassian Andor,
Okay.
aka Diego Luna.
Yeah.
This basically, it's up on screen right now. Vanity Fair, once again, not only did they have that, but they also had a full spreadsheet, basically, of all the characters.
So
Same
good.
thing, a little more color on this one. But, of course, man, just pure hype for this. This is basically all of Obi-Wan. This is all of The Mandalorian. This is all of Ahsoka. Everything that we're going to be getting in the next few months, all on this little cover. So what do you guys think of this this sweet spreadsheet of like everybody we're going to be seeing in the next few months?
I'm so hyped.
It's a yay.
I think Star Wars, in terms of shows, is in a better place than Marvel is.
Much
at the moment.
better, yeah.
Yeah.
Movies,
Even with like
let's not talk
Boba
about
Fett.
movies. Let's not
Yeah,
talk about
movies
movies.
terrible. But even with Boba Fett being kind of a miss, I still think their shows are in a better place.
Yeah.
And Disney's killing it with
yeah,
them. But that's because of our kings, dude.
Yeah.
Dave Filoni and our queen.
And
our queen. And our mommy queen.
Dallas Bryce Howard.
Dallas Bryce Howard.
Wars
She has
mommy.
2 first names, three first names
Three
even.
first
That's
names.
kind of suspect. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, but we can trust her with our lives. Though.
We can trust her with our lives. She ran from a T-Rex in heels. But yeah, no, I'm so hyped for it. Dude,
Such
it all
a
looks
sick
good.
cover, dude. Once I
So
first saw
good.
that, I was like, oh my god.
Star
yes.
Wars does such a good job with
Yes.
color. It makes
Yeah.
me like with monochromatic color. It's awesome.
Whoa, what a word.
Yeah.
So, I kind of want to bring this up because this is kind of, I would say, in tandem with my yay or nay involving...
Tandem, also a good word.
This,
Great word.
this news in particular. So, there is some other news that Ryan Johnson... Okay, for those of you who do not know or
Oh,
unfamiliar
yeah,
with this news, I'm
let's
going
talk
to
about
bring
it.
this up because this is connected to what we're talking about.
talk about it.
So, alright, so for those of you who do not know or did not know of this in the past, Ryan Johnson, aka Knives Out producer or director, excuse me.
Stick with Knives
Basically a just general great Hollywood director, was set to have his own Star Wars trilogy at Lucasfilm. This was set years ago, even before I think the last Jedi came out. I think that was when the news officially dropped first. They had released Episode 7, and then they released, Ryan Johnson's going to have his own trilogy after these 3. Everybody got so hype. And keep in mind, this was before the last 2 came out. So, now that the last 2 have been out for a while, and now that we're getting these shows for Star Wars, there is some news that Ryan Johnson has officially, kind of delayed this trilogy sequel or whatever it may be, just this Star Wars trilogy, this movie trilogy.
Put it on the back
We don't know whether or not it is canceled. We don't know whether or not this is softly, delayed. This could be delayed indefinitely, but regardless of the fact, news is it's delayed. So, I wanted to say it's kind of nice. I'll be honest. It sounds ugly when I say it that way, but let me explain. So, on my last bit of news for the fact that the Star Wars Vanity, just spreadsheet, I want to give that that's a hard yay. I feel like, again, that's the future. That's what we're getting. That's
right.
What, the future of Star Wars, these shows, this focus of where we're heading. And that being said, screw it. Let's just focus on that. Don't worry about the movies for a while. Don't even think about it. You know what I mean? Why are you going to do that when you guys are having success with what you have now? So that being said, keep it going. You know what I mean? Keep your successes going. Keep working with what you have. Keep it rolling. And that being said, I want to give this a solid yay, to be honest. It sounds ugly when I say it, but these sequels being delayed is probably a good thing. It gives it more time to think about it. It gives it more time to, even decide if sequels are, even an idea at all that should happen. You know what I mean? Just in general. Just wait on it. Focus on what we have now. That's what I want to say.
That's a very rational take, but I'm going to go with the more irrational take of saying that he pretty much ruined the trilogy with 8.
He did.
Terrible storytelling. Doesn't even know Star Wars. Mm-hmm. He would brag about how much he knew it and he would pull from the source material. No, that fool knew shit from what he gave us an 8.
None.
And I don't even know why he is at the helm of a trilogy.
I have no
when you have guys like Jon Favreau and
Our
Dave
Filoni.
Filoni
King.
doing God's work with Star Wars right now, and they don't even have a trilogy, which is fine. They can focus on their shows, but I'm gonna say yay that it's delayed, soft delayed, whatever you want to say. But yeah.
Yeah, no,
I agree. Think he should have a trilogy.
He single-handedly ruined the character that Luke Skywalker was, ruined the character that Leia was, Skywalker, Organa, Solo, whoever you want to call her, ruined the character development of Rey, Finn, and Poe all in the same movie, and then bragged about it.
And sacrificed all of their character development to develop Rose.
Yeah.
In that movie.
Whose sister I wish was in the movie.
Yeah.
And not her. But it is what it is. I'm kind of like, I feel bad that I continuously hate on it, but it just makes me so angry. But yeah, so glad he's out on that. My hope, my like true hope, is that we see them kind of take a detour with like, bless you, with Grogu becoming a Mandalorian Jedi, and then having his own order in the Outer Rim, and that is what they focus on from there on out.
I'll be honest, I could see a movie of that.
Yeah.
Straight up, like, let's just be like real.
Yeah.
If we grew the shows more and more and more, I mean, they're already pretty fucking built up as it is, but even if like we added just a little bit more, that's a movie right there.
Yeah.
Straight up, you know
I would take a Grand Master Ahsoka in charge of a Grey Jedi Order 1,000,000 times. I'd never want to see Luke Skywalker again.
And both Mando and Baby Yoda just basically making their own like bounty hunter, like
syndicate.
Yeah, like the Mandalorians, but just straight up of bounty hunters.
Yeah,
you know?
Dude.
I mean, like, yeah, you know what? Like, Rian Johnson kind of hurt the whole trilogy. Just kind of echoing on that. J.J. Abrams, I think, did a good job. I get it. A lot of people were trying to give Rian Johnson credit for trying to be original, but there's a difference between being original and also just, like, doing a good job. And I think J.J. Abrams threw a fastball down the middle and he struck out. And, he did good at Knives Out, too, which is weird to, like, see that. You know, it's like,
You mean Rian Johnson, not J.J. Abrams.
No, but I'm saying J.J. Abrams did the 7th. And he put a fastball right down the middle.
For Rian Johnson,
and he struck out.
He
teed him up.
Okay.
Teed him up,
yeah.
He teed him up.
And Rian Johnson just struck out there. The characters are horrible.
And he lined him up so nicely, dude. He set him up so well for the future.
And the hype for 8, dude.
That movie was one of the most anticipated movies.
Literally, after 7?
The biggest thing that happened from that movie was we lost Coruscant, dude. Coruscant was huge in the prequels. We spent all of our time there on the prequels, and we lost it in the 7th, and that's a huge fucking deal. Yeah. And then nothing happened.
Bro, and then they teased Rey's parents in the 7th. Tease, just for them to be like, they're no ones. Like,
that, and then you find out that she's a Palpatine, and you know.
And then also you find out that there's no real plan.
As
there's
like,
no real plan.
From the start, J.J. Abrams should have just had the trilogy.
He should have. More than anything.
But not because. The only thing there's 3 things that are a problem. J.J. Abrams should have the trilogy. 2, the directors obviously weren't in, like, sync with each other because they were all on different pages. And 3, the guy who's supposed to direct the 9th one got screwed over because J.J. Abrams had to come in to clean it up.
Literally try his hardest
and it didn't work. And if you actually look at the script that the 9th guy originally had, the director for the 9th one, it was so cool. Like, all the characters were different. Like, Finn had a different storyline. Like, everything. Poe doesn't look like such a jackass like he did in the 8th one for some reason. And then, of course, you get the famous... Even the actors are like, they find out. Like, dude, they're literally mocking their own movie.
The actors themselves knew how, like...
how
poorly written their lines were. Just even completely on the story. Mm-hmm. Like, on the history of something that's been out for years.
And,
you know what I mean?
And not to mention, like, also, like, the thing is, too, that, like, really upsets me is that... I'm glad J.J. Abrams left it unknown at the 7th because you're like, okay, where can they go next in this? It just bothered me too is that, like, listen, like, the prequels, you have Anakin Skywalker, right? And the sequels, you have Darth Vader, who's Anakin, and then you also have Luke Skywalker. In the sequels, the new ones, like, you have Luke Skywalker again, and then you have Rey, who's a Palpatine, but then she's like, I'm also, like, Rey Skywalker. It's like, enough. Like, we can... I don't want to say kill the name, because that sounds bad, because Skywalker's important, but it's like, yo, Luke's supposed to be, like, the greatest Jedi of his time. We don't need anybody else after him. Like, it'd be cool if you made your own stuff about him, like, in his prime, But like Rey Skywalker, like what the fuck is that? Like that's stupid. It's just a dumb fucking thing. That was cringy as hell when she said that too. So I just think, like, you know what, like, get some fresh blood in, like, either that or go way back in time with the old Sith.
Yeah.
And,
That's what I'm hoping.
Old tried and true, or a lady who runs away from dinosaurs and heals, bro.
Our
bring her
queen.
back.
Just
Let
bring her
her
back.
take it,
Do you
dude.
know
Give
her a
her.
trilogy, bro.
Just give it
Do you
to
know?
Give her a
You I know you know a lot about the Jurassic. Did she help direct the Jurassic Park?
She was a lot in the producing,
Okay,
on the producing
cool.
side, but not
And
to the
then-
level of directing.
Then
but like,
give
yeah,
her the
give
project.
it to her,
And
dude.
that,
Just
and
give
not
it
to mention,
her,
like,
man.
let's also remember the fact that the 8th movie, they wasted a whole hour going to that Space Horse planet, where there's a Force-sensitive Jedi there, a kid, but they saved the Space Horses instead.
Yeah.
And
never see that kid again.
Yeah,
by the way.
let's
Yeah,
make that make sense.
that literally didn't mean anything.
Exactly. But all right. So, I
So
think,
yeah, yay! Don't come back, Rian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stick to Knives Out.
He really just all of it. It's kind of sad to see, but more than anything, big yays for our current generation of Star Wars, the Vanity Fair stuff that we're getting. It's awesome. It's great to see. I like all that stuff. But all right, so let's go ahead and keep it going with Echo. Officially got a first look for, of course, Echo being one of the main characters to have been birthed from the Hawkeye Christmas special show.
Yeah.
Which what? Huh?
It was alright.
Huh?
Bad
I don't
ending.
remember. Who?
I'm
Just
I'm
kidding.
Oh, here, go.
Uh-huh.
Finish that.
But anyways,
I have a take on this.
Dude.
I have a take.
I do too, and it's not good.
It's not good, but I will
Go ahead,
explain.
Drew.
But alrighty, so again, this first look is gonna be basically the continuation of this show, of this character, I should say, that we got in Hawkeye. AKA, it's gonna be focused on the Echo character, who in this show has a specific disability, which is she is deaf. She cannot hear.
Yeah.
But she's an awesome fighter, and she kind of has other abilities thanks to her hearing impaired side.
Yeah.
You know, she kind of takes advantage of everything else because of that. So that being said, they have announced that she will be getting her own show. But not only that, should I bring that up to you? Nah, well, what do you think? Should I talk
Which
about
part?
it? Watch, hold on, let me bring
Yes,
this
I
up.
think I know what you're talking about, and I think you can indeed do that.
So I'm going to go ahead and bring this up in particular as well. So it is, connected. We'll give it a two-parter, basically, for this yay or nay. So, again, now also in tandem with this, well, let's get, what do you guys think about this in particular first?
No one asked for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Echo,
say
this
nay.
first look, yeah.
because no one asked for
I
this.
thought she was
And
a cool.
Basically, it's
character.
just a first look. We don't have a trailer. We don't have anything other than a single
I
picture.
thought she was
and
interesting,
she's
but
just,
I didn't think she was enough to build a whole show.
Build a whole
around.
show. But you know what? She's a
I didn't-
scapegoat
I didn't-
almost.
I didn't hate her character, but I also didn't think that it was like, dude, I need a whole show of this character.
Yeah, dude. There's
I didn't think we saw her that much to like.
there's side
wanting a
characters
whole
in
show.
in other shows that I'm like, I could take a whole series on this. Like, dude, if they did a whole series on Mobius, or not Mobius, or Lady Loki, or like, dude, even Zemo, like, which like, even though like he was kind of a big part of that, like, dude, I would, give me that. But dude, like,
big part of
out of
Falcon and Winter
respect
Soldier.
for Hawkeye being during Christmas time, I really try not to call it show mid, but I would say a mid show is hard to have spin-off characters get their own show.
yes,
Mhm.
this
Like,
is
if it was a fantastic
yes.
brain exploding show.
They're using
I
her to
loved
do
it.
what Drew's about to explain.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, all right, now let me explain this. So, this is kind of a two-parter. I mean, I kind of have to explain both of them so that way they both make sense. But first off, so it has officially been announced for Disney Plus that Daredevil will be getting its official new series on Disney Plus. It has not been announced whether or not it will be connected to the old one. We have no sort of news on that, other than the fact that this is supposed to be, of course, with the Matt Murdock that we are, more comfortable with, of course. The, what's his name? Charlie Cox. He will be, of course, reprising the role of Daredevil. But on top of that, this is, that's the first half of it. The second news of this, jumping off of, or echoing off of this Echo news, I should say.
Echo.
So, the Daredevil Disney Plus series is set to pick up directly off of the Echo story. So basically, after Kingpin's and Echo story, it's supposed to kick immediately off into Daredevil, making Echo possibly a must-watch if you're a fan of Daredevil.
I think it's going to be.
So,
I think it's coming that they're gonna handcuff us to do that.
Oh yeah.
And this is where Marvel's starting to like get me a little not happy.
Yeah, Marvel's kind of pulling the dirty tricks lately, eh?
And I'm not saying Echo's gonna be a bad show, but what I am saying is that the quality of their shows, I would probably say, since Loki, has started to dwindle.
Mm.
And I know a lot of people saying great things about Miss Marvel, all that stuff. I'm in the prove me wrong moment. But dude, don't just come out with content for the sake of content. And I am a content ravenous whore. Dude, I love content. Don't just
big old sluts this week.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do not just give me content for the sake of content. Everyone wanted the Daredevil show. Everyone wants the Kingpin show. Everyone knows that she didn't actually kill Kingpin at the end of Hawkeye. Mm-hmm. Spoilers, it's been out for almost a year already. I don't like that you're making this a must-watch so that we can get an intro to Daredevil and Kingpin because of Echo. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm going to give that an A as well. I mean, if it's going to be that important to the series, especially since, I mean, clearly Kingpin is going to be the big bad in Echo. I'm going to give it a soft nay, the fact that they're going to kind of pull us in like that. But I also have an interesting question after this. We're going.
But no, yeah, nay. Just pretty much the same thoughts that Nick had. Like, that's exactly what they're doing.
I'm curious about the show, but like other than that.
So I don't. Okay, so
I don't care about Echo.
This is where I land with
don't
that.
Care.
I'm not naying Echo's show because I think she could be a good character based on. But I more or less would like to have just seen her be under the wing of Daredevil, seeing as that he's an impaired person too. So I would like for him to be. I would like for him to be a kind of like a guide for her how to like hone in. The only thing I'm naying, truthfully, is that like the Daredevil show was cool. But it's like, dude, I just don't think they're going to hack it with what it was on Netflix to what it's going to be on Disney+. Because that's going to be dialed down to, like, a 2. Because, think about it, like...
They can't handle the violence.
Daredevil and Punisher were, like, very violent shows, but they had to be. And I don't think Disney+ has what
they
it
don't
takes.
They don't have the guts to do it.
And, you know, like I said,
Moon Knight was pretty,
Moon Knight was a 5 compared to Punisher.
Yeah.
In terms of violence.
Maybe it's a soft, like kind of gas to see. Who knows?
Dude, but also Daredevil, like, pretty much started, like, the badass hallway scenes.
Yes, it did.
And
Remember
plus, we
shit?
do now have Punisher
with
on
the
Disney+.
We do have Punisher on Disney+ now.
I actually kind of want to go back and watch that show again.
So, I'm willing to give it a chance, though. As long as it's not, like, listen, like, these shows, Daredevil, Punisher, if you're going to redo them, you just can't make them cringy, you can't make them corny. Like, just don't do anything like that. If they're not going to be as violent, that's okay, but, like, the thing is, you still have to give me the same top-tier action, and you still have to give me, like, the raw of it. And I don't think Disney Plus can.
And that's what's so good about this aspect of Marvel. If you ever read the comics, like Kingpin and, like, Daredevil, that's, like, a very raw street.
Yeah, this is for the dark, like, this is for almost, like, the DC fans, literally. The people that like the gritty, the gross.
This is the DC of the MCU.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know.
It is. And I was going to ask you guys a very interesting question. So, just as a side note, so based on where we are, of course, this is kind of a soft nays all around. The fact that it's a pretty clear cash grab, and like, continuation of what we got to watch. Do you guys feel as though we're entering into the MCU Silver Age? Do you think we've now left the Golden Age and now we have entered the Silver Age?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
think so. We're gonna be here.
I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see.
I don't even think we're leaving the Golden Age, dude. I think we're leaving like a diamond type, like the best ever. Because the thing is,
I think Spider-Man was the last of the diamond.
Yeah.
Do you think that was the final edge of the diamond, and now we're in the Golden Age?
I think after that.
I don't know. It's border for me.
Oh,
it's border for me too.
It's border for me.
I think case in point, yet to see, but I'm just.
I think
like
the very
early
peak,
hand is,
I think the very peak was Infinity War. I think that like.
I think the peak was Infinity War and
went down
a little bit. Yeah.
But maybe that was like the common like story plot arc. We hit the peak, and now we're kind of going to the down.
And then like
is that the close?
But like the thing is, it's an anomaly because like the thing is that they did 22 movies to build up to Infinity War,
right?
And then they went down a little bit, only to like weirdly spike up again with the whole MCU like mash with like Andrew Garfield and all that. So it's weird. They kind of did like a 180 and just kind of like kicked it back.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's weird. I mean, like the thing is too is like we're also spoiled, Like we're so used to just like success that when they kind of miss, you're kind of like what are you doing? So I don't know. We'll see. I mean.
Yeah, just an interesting idea that I wanted to give you guys in your head, just because I feel like, I don't know, it's something we've never really thought about, but like, case in point, comics has it. We've had a golden age, a silver age, like a bronze age of comics. Why can't we have it for the MCU? I don't see why not.
No, agree.
So, I mean, interesting discussion. All right, but, okay, let's keep it going with some what else? What are we on now? Oh, okay, we are on the Snyder Bot. So, some very interesting news involving Justice League, more in particular, Zack Snyder's The Justice League. So, once again, recently, the Academy Awards a few months ago had passed, and many people were wondering, because fan favorite award winner happened to be Zack Snyder's Justice League. So, that being said, many fans were wondering, dude, what the hell? This came out literally in the middle of last year.
Yep.
It came out straight to, home release, streaming.
HBO, yeah.
How on earth did this win fan favorite at home? Well, what do you know? So, reportedly, some Zack Snyder fans had rigged the fan favorite and cheer moment award at the Academy Awards by using an automated Twitter bot. So, that being said, they basically kind of stole the show just because of these bots and because they essentially hacked the competition. What do you guys think about that?
I think it's trash.
I've always been at war with the Snyder fans, bro.
You never.
I think they're the worst.
I think
You never.
Dude, I think it's just the trolls, literally. It's just,
it's pathetic.
I don't even know if it's Snyder fans. It's straight up just trolls. I think they like pick a Snyder and they're like, he's funny enough, like, fuck it.
It's just it's just toxic because like
they're a toxic bunch, man.
Yeah.
it is, and then the other thing is too is like it's time to just let this go. Like this is a dying thing. Like I mean, and I feel bad for what happened to him. Of course, like I'll never. Because who took over for him? Rian Johnson? Is that him that took over?
No, it wasn't Rian Johnson.
Joss
Whedon. Yeah, that guy fucked everything
that
too.
was terrible.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, listen, like the Snyder movie was cool. Like the HBO Max one, it was cool. But the thing is,
cool.
it still just didn't have any direction for me because Ben Affleck wasn't on board.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller is a fuck up right now. And Henry Cavill had to CGI his face. That was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Yeah, and it's just like they just had no direction. I think they're doing it right with Batman right now, but I don't know. DC is starting to slowly creep into my negativity space of just like you're not going to do what Marvel did ever. So they just needed to focus on a big hitter and kind of like a smaller thing than what Marvel did, because I don't think DC can ever get there, truthfully.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't think anyone's going to do that.
Oh my god, dude.
They did.
Anyways, alright, let's keep it going. So, some back on track Marvel news. So, excitingly enough, everybody's favorite so far show from Disney Plus has been Loki.
Yeah.
Let's say around this table, y'all would agree. I mean, I like WandaVision personally, but, Loki is definitely still unbelievably good. Oh, but, so it has been announced recently that Loki Season 2 will be bringing back the whole cast. And not only that, this was according to specifically Kevin Feige. So, what do we think?
Yeah. Good cast.
I'm gonna say yay because we're also gonna get wow.
More than anything.
Wow. If we don't get it, wow, I'm gonna be sad.
Dude, was that funny once we were all like kind of thinking like, dude,
we were diamond hands on wow.
More than anything, I feel like I think I'm more excited to see Kang. Like the different versions of him like come back up.
Because I think they even said that we'll see different versions.
Because we have to
with the show.
If they're gonna continue, we have to. Like they already made one of him like be the main. We have to keep going.
Well, we also know that he's also the main villain in the Ant-Man movie. So
yeah, so like there has to be some more direction to that. But I'm gonna say yay.
This is a yay for me too.
Great cast.
This was a good
in general. So
it was a good show. I liked it, and glorious purpose.
Oh,
great scene.
Great scene.
Beautiful. But all right, let's go ahead and keep it going. So, some news on The Acolyte, of course. So, for those of you who do not know or are unfamiliar with the current Acolyte project, this is going to be a Sith-focused project for Disney Plus, in particular for Star Wars, again. This is going to be focused on an Acolyte, which in the Star Wars world, an Acolyte is considered a Sith being. A Sith sort of not teacher, but
mentee.
student. Yeah, student, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, in particular, there has been some news announced that The Acolyte is said to be a mystery/thriller set 100 years ago before The Phantom Menace. Not only that, it has been confirmed to be in the Republic era, but the Jedi in the series will, of course, be wearing their gold and white robes of the Republic, the High Republic.
I'm very interested. I think, if I'm correct, I don't know exactly what year this is, but I know Dooku might be a good guy. Is that a possibility? Or is he not born yet?
I don't think he's born yet.
Is Revan around?
No,
This
I
is
don't think,
100
I think
years-
this is after Raven.
Wait, this is
Just
100
after
years
Raven.
before Phantom Menace.
Yes,
Okay.
but after
You know, it's weird.
Old Republic.
I did read the Book of Sith, and that book is unreal. And, you know, I've always been saying this too, is like, you can't just have a good hero and have a shitty villain. And I love that, you know, you're diving into this because you need to have good villains. Like, you just need to have good villains in order for me to care.
Mhm.
And I think the Sith are one of the coolest designed things that they've ever done. And
in the world, dude, in anything we've ever
and
gotten.
exactly.
Ever. Like, Sith
exactly.
is so cool.
And they're so powerful because to hundreds of
yeah.
Jedi, it's only like 2. And
they're
like,
all
you know,
real.
they're all, and even ones that aren't Sith, like Grievous and stuff like that, they're very, very cool characters. And I think this is cool. Like, this will give me a reason. And I think this, if it's good, I think it'll give people that feeling of, I don't know. Because I know, like, when you watch The Dark Knight, for example, you obviously side with Batman, but there's logic when you grow up when you're like, you know, Joker's not necessarily wrong.
Right.
He's just doing things to an extent that you wouldn't. And I really want them to make a division here. Like, I want the people to be, like, against each other in this. And I think that would be good for the fan base. Because, I mean, like, we get all the heroes, you know? We have a million of them, but we do need some better villains.
I'm gonna be a ravenous whore for this. For
Yeah,
this
I'm gonna
series.
say a hard yay, and for my reason, mainly because
I'm gonna say a hard bricked up, yeah.
Yeah.
this is finally gonna be the first time we get something in live action that is outside of this whole Skywalker saga.
And like
Yes,
the
And
like
so
your
that's what
timeline.
that's what
That,
I
like,
think. That's
precedes
more
the
than
timeline.
anything, I'm very excited to get something brand new, fresh, and more than anything, live action.
Do you
Right.
want
We
to know what
already
I'm
got
nervous for
animation,
though?
I'm happy with the animation. Give me something live action.
Mhm.
Give me something fucking real.
Do you know what I'm
Exactly.
nervous for though?
What?
I pray to God that this is not a Palpatine origin story of him with
I'm
him being the
really-
acolyte to
And learning
Plagueis.
to
Oh, that would suck.
Plagueis was the one who learned
Give
how to live.
me
I hate that.
a normal original story.
You know, yeah, give me a original story, or just give me, like I
Are
said,
you nervous about that? I'm nervous.
I
about
did-
that.
I
I'm
did-
actually kind of nervous about it now.
No,
Sorry
because
that I
I think
brought it
he's
up.
too young.
But remember,
I don't think
he's
he'll be-
mastered immortality.
That's also true.
So-
I don't know.
Mastered.
I don't know, like, this is definitely, like, it depends who they get. I mean, like, when, obviously, we've all seen the trailers for The Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic and all that, which are amazing trailers, and, like,
Unbelievable.
dude, the thing is, like, when I read the Book of Sith, like, Sith don't have any restraints. Like, Jedi do.
Yeah.
Sith have no restraints. So, one of the things I want to see from the show is them pushing limits to me seeing powers I've never seen before.
Exactly.
And that's what we got to tease with Kylo when he blocks the
holds it.
the thing, but then they fucked that up. So I want to
Yeah.
see. I just want to see some like actual.
Dude, and then also if you're a fan of that game and like those like animation shorts that they've dropped for us, then you have to be all chips in on this show doing well for them to explore more Old Republic / High
Yes.
Republic stories.
Yes.
So
But they
that's
gotta
why I
nail it
did.
first.
What's up?
They gotta nail it first.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
And
why
they'll nail it.
I hope they nail it, dude. And I really think they will.
As well as like
I really think
you know,
so.
don't be afraid to make this a little dark. I know.
Yes, don't be afraid.
It sounds like that they are gonna go.
I hope
It
they
looks
do
like
because
it,
you know
yeah.
in the Book of Sith they do talk real quick. I'll just say this real quick. In the Book of Sith, you know, obviously Jedi younglings they take them in and they have a master and they like teach them how. The Book of Sith is different. They take a bunch of younglings in and they like kill each other. And
Yeah.
the last one alive is the literal like
The
Padawan.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So they just take them in, they fight each other until the death, and then the one that survives is the one that like takes the mantle, and eventually down in the rule of 2, that guy it's supposed to be like a cycle. So he's supposed to kill the master, and then he'll get a Padawan and blah blah blah, and that's what I think Palpatine ruined that. I think didn't he?
Mm.
But technically not because Darth Vader. No, but then he didn't. Fuck, never mind. Damn sequels.
Well, all right. Anyways, I think it's just kind of decent all around.
Yeah.
Yays.
No, it's a
I think
yay.
it's very
Yeah.
exciting. Acolyte is gonna be good.
Yeah.
But all right, so let's keep it going. So something very, very exciting is coming out this Friday. Something that we've been waiting for years now. Many people have been, honestly, even I would say upset because it's taken so
Yes.
long. But now you have an exact answer to why it's been so long.
Yeah.
So, Stranger Things Season 4 has officially announced all of their episode runtimes for every single one of them. And let me just
For the
say,
first part.
Just, yes, for the first part. Anyways, I forget this. I mean,
Yeah.
we're also going to get 2 parts of this whole show again. I forgot of the last season. But anyways, this first season, now keep in mind, let me just tell you, the shortest episode of this season, the shortest, is going to be 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That's just the shortest.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of them are at least an hour long. More than that, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the longest one is looking to be 2 hours and 30 minutes. And that one will be episode 9, the finale.
Yeah.
So this show will have a total of 9 episodes. And every single one will be over an hour long.
Right.
Wow, oh wow. That is, I don't know how I feel about that.
I am so nervous.
I am, yeah.
I am
That's
so
how I feel
nervous.
too.
I'm
I feel
more
good and
nervous-
bad. It's a
I'm more
lot,
nervous
but it's
for,
like,
like,
why?
I'm more nervous
You know?
for like drag. Like,
And
I don't want
especially-
a lot to drag, but
And you better hope not, considering there's going to be a whole second half of this.
yeah. But what
So,
I also think is that part of me also thinks, is it necessary though? Because
yeah.
the thing is that look, the third season went like every season is constantly almost getting better.
And let's be real though, the show could have ended after 2.
It could
It could
have.
have, yeah, it
Easily.
could have. But I think this is okay. I think this is a show that may need the time because
Ooh, okay.
after seeing the trailer, I was like, dude, it looks like there's a lot that I don't think they can cover in the normal 8 episodes under an hour thing. I think this is okay, but I don't know. I have to see it, and dude, I'm a little nervous because Stranger Things I think is one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
I think it's produced wise, I think it's great,
Yeah, I love the Duffer Brothers.
but I don't know. I just hope this isn't something that axes them. So.
Yeah, I do want to say I think I'm rather excited. Now, keep in mind, all of the episodes besides the 2 finale episodes, every single one will be released on May 27th. So you can technically binge them all, but again, they are over an hour long.
Yeah.
So that's literally your whole day. Other than that, I think the most, on top of that, they also did announce the names of the episode, in my opinion. Dear Billy seems
That
very,
dude, that stood out to me
very
immediately.
interesting to me.
Yeah,
that's
Dear
cool.
Billy seems very interesting.
It
to
stood
me.
out immediately to me.
Yes.
Immediately.
Wow, I am very.
That
shocked
one,
that
and then
they
episode
did that.
7, the massacre at Hawkins
Yeah.
lab. I
That's
think
awesome.
I'm finally gonna get what I wanted to
go
see, and it's gonna be more of the kids
Yeah,
that were
exploring
like,
the young
yes,
side.
I cannot wait.
Which
to
it should be, I think.
Which I
it's-
believe, if I'm correct, I think number 6 kills all the other kids.
Yes.
in the
Right.
comics. So
In the comics,
that'd be
I don't know if
dope
they're gonna
he,
follow
like,
that.
Murked all of the other one. Like, obviously, it wouldn't be dope if kids died. Like, I'm not saying that, but like, it'd be cool if we saw that. Like,
Little Anakin, little Mashy Skywalker.
and I wonder if he's the
What
Vecna,
is he
right?
supposed
Is
to
the
do?
Vecna, or what's the main monster in this one?
Is the Vecna.
Are the comics done?
I don't know.
Yes, I think they are.
They're done?
I've
Yeah, I
never
think
gotten
they are.
into them, but I am
I
excited.
believe
though.
they are. I've like skimmed their plot lines.
I'm very excited though because
'Cause I don't wanna
mean,
be-
They don't connect that heavily, do they? Or like it's
Some things do,
Some
some
of them
things
do.
aren't.
Some-
Some
it's
things
kind of
are.
like Walking Dead.
It's kind of
Yes,
like
it's very much
exactly.
like
It's kind of like The
Walking
Walking Dead a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But I'm very excited for this. I think it's about time.
This is a
Uh,
hard yay for me. Please
it
don't
is.
fuck this up.
I
dude.
did.
Yeah,
I do
I
feel a lot differently. I know this was in the same realm as like The Witcher, where The Witcher took 8 million years to come out. But I think it's a little different, just because I think Stranger Things for me is a little bit more memorable. It was easier for me to watch. When I watched The Witcher season 2, episode 1, I kind of forgot what happened.
Yeah.
So
The Witcher's or the Stranger Things is more digestible for sure.
I think it's just bigger and better produced all around. So I'm very excited. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I
gonna be great.
also wouldn't mind if 11 died. Truthfully.
Yeah.
'Cause-
It'd be so tough because then like Hopper loses both his daughters.
Yeah.
But I do think one of the
Maybe.
kids dies though. I think one
For
of the kids
sure,
dies.
give it
So do I.
stakes, baby. Give it stakes. Harry
Yeah, we
Potter
have to
had
give
stakes.
us one of the main 5. What 5? 4? 5?
Yeah,
So,
even in season 2,
so-
there was stakes. Bob died.
So
Yeah.
I don't
Well-
think Lucas dies.
Is
I think
that
I think Lucas lives and him and
Sick. Bob was a fucking hero.
I mean, he was
Ooh,
sick.
maybe Lucas does
Oh yeah,
die.
Bob was
Bob
it,
the
right?
Brain, yeah.
Bob
So-
the Brain.
Actually,
dude.
you know what, dude? Give it stakes. Kill Mike, dude. I fucking
Oh,
hate
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Kill
Kill
Will.
Mike.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't
I
think
feel
he'll kill
bad
Will.
for my guy. He's
I-
really
I
funny.
funny.
He
like
just
Will.
got it so bad, just
I
like
like Will
Wanda,
too.
and just like
Yeah.
eats it still at the end.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know.
Okay, so this is
relating.
this is where I'm at
You
with the
see
show.
it
I think 11 for some reason I think 11 is just too connected in a way, so I think if she dies it'll kind of end the whole thing.
Yeah.
As well as I wouldn't mind Lucas dying, but I don't think he will because Max his brother died. So I think they'll keep them together. Maybe Dustin dies. I don't know, but
there's no way Dustin's my favorite.
I think Dustin's the favorite kid amongst.
I think
everyone,
he is,
right?
but you know what?
He's a Ranger fan.
I give shows a lot of credit for going places that people don't think they have the balls to go. And movies too.
If they took him out, I would regard this show very highly. I would be very sad, but that being said, like the fact that they were willing to take down their number one.
Yeah.
Dude, props. Come on.
Props, yeah. Exactly. And we see it all the time. Like when Peaky Blinders did it with John Shelby, you were kind of... And keep in mind, Peaky Blinders did it on episode 1 of season 4. At the very end. They killed John Shelby. So we're literally just like, what the fuck? So I would not mind if they did kill a kid. I think if it's 11, it would be at the end. Sorry.
I was gonna
say that better.
Leave it at the end, though.
Don't kill a kid, but like... And you know what? Lucas is a fucking man in this shit, dude.
Yeah, that dude's a whole ass man.
Yeah. That dude... So... Alright, just delete it.
Anyways, Stranger Things, I think it's going to be, like, dude, these episodes are long, but regardless of the fact...
I legit might watch them all this weekend.
I was thinking about that, dude. Like, literally, like, what's been running through my mind is, like, what am I doing Saturday
and Sunday? It's Memorial Day weekend.
I know, that's why it's Memorial Day weekend. I might just fuck around and watch all of them.
I think I'm going to just watch the last episode of Season 1, watch Season 2, and watch Season 3, and then start.
Literally all comes out in 2 days, except for, of course, the last 2 episodes. But
because how are we going to do that, though? Are we going to talk about... Well, no, that is post-pod talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get that up in production, our production meeting, but...
We'll start out. But yay. Bricked up.
Yeah, bricked up, yay. Give it to us. Alright, Drew. Let's go, Pod Daddy. Straighten the wheels on this bad boy.
Yeah, there's still fuck ton to talk about. Let's just shoot through these last few and then we'll get to the homework. So, CW will be producing a brand new series. This one in particular we are not very excited for. Spoiler alert. But this one in particular is going to be titled Gotham Knights. So, of course, Gotham Knights being one of the most famous comic storylines for Batman comics, basically focus on the next generation of Batman, basically heroes, I guess, you know, his sides, his help, his Robins, his Batgirls, his, you know, everything in between. They kind of come up and they, you know, group together and they become the Gotham Knights. So, this is now going to be a show for CW. What do we think?
Can we all just do it in unison right now?
Can we do it in harmony?
Sure.
Yeah.
No.
Wow. That might have been... John's going to be sad.
John is going to be so sad.
Johnny loves those.
I know.
But that was so good. But this looks like Riverdale was
just like
a DC
Batwoman
show.
got canceled after 3, most likely. Sad to say.
Didn't even know that it was 3 seasons.
Do you guys also remember when they tried to do Powerpuff Girls?
Oh, it didn't. It didn't even.
It didn't even.
Yeah. Didn't even get wheels up.
It got a pilot and then it died.
Didn't even get wheels up. This is probably going to be the same thing.
Did you say cancel CW?
Exactly. But names all around. You
take
hate to see it. We're not going to watch
the rights to their shows away. Just take
the
rights
Dom
for the
would
shows.
say, fire them into the sun.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes. But all right. So next we're going to talk about a very interesting and kind of weird one in particular. So there is going to be a brand new movie starring Amy Adams, aka Lois Lane from, of course, Man of Steel and Batman v Superman. Our Lois Lane in general. Amy Adams will set to star in a neo-horror thriller about a woman who's convinced she's turning into a dog. And that's not all. It's titled Night Bitch.
Wow.
I think...
So
when
I'm going to say
comes
nay.
Out,
yeah.
I'm going to assign this for homework.
I'm going to say nay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I think this is going to be a homework assignment. If you don't do it, I will, I think.
I'm not going to watch this.
We're
going to
watch
this assign
this
it, we
movie
have
somehow.
to.
Yeah.
We fucking have to. I'm not going to fucking watch
I'll
this.
start
movie
off
sounds
for
terrible.
me. This is a negative Charlie.
Yeah, nay.
This is not for me.
This...
I'm going to say nay. What
sounds
the fuck
terrible.
is this?
Dude, this looks like they try to do Steven, like a current Stephen King movie, and it's just going to be bad.
This looks
and I like Amy Adams like a good bit. You know,
I didn't say good bitch.
but like, yeah, no.
She's not a dog yet.
Yeah, nay. Let's just move on because I hate
okay. Just nays all around. So we'll see what ends up happening with that in particular. But next, so we are going to talk about a very casual and nice. I think Matt really, really is excited for this one in particular. Baymax is set to get his own Disney Plus series on Disney Plus. It's going to be starring, of course, Baymax from the Big Hero 6 movie, the big fluffy
is that his name?
Parachute guy. Yes, Baymax is his
name.
We don't get a lot of news whether or not the other characters from Big Hero 6 will be in. Of course, most likely cameos. Other than that, mainly focus on Baymax and kind of being like, cartoony adventures, almost exactly like Doug that we got last year. That was awesome. Really fun, nice to watch Doug show.
So it's a small
great
thing?
times, yes.
All right,
so
this is going to be great because it's on TV show. I was a little skeptical, but the fact that it's going to be small like that, like, dude, Doug hits home, dude. Doug hits home.
And
especially if you're all warm inside.
Especially the ending,
of Halloween
dude.
right away when we were here talking about it. Like,
is it
nice.
Is it the firecracker one, or which one is it where he's like, "Am I a good dog?" or something like that?
Yeah.
And then he's like,
dude, that made me want to
stop. Or he's like, "Am I a good pet?" And he's like, "You're not just my pet. Like, you're my dog. Like, you're my friend." And you're like, "Oh, okay. These are great. These are great shows." So I think Baymax is perfect because he's a lovable character. It reminds me of Buddy. I don't know why.
Oh. Buddy's so lovable.
He's so helpful.
Yeah, hard yay for me.
Yes.
You know what? Wholesome yay.
Wholesome yay.
Wow. Oh my gosh. But alrighty, so next we're going to talk about something very interesting, something I feel like John would have very much wanted to talk about today, honestly. Yeah. But we'll go ahead and just shoot it out for him in particular. But this one is very interesting. So we did get a leak. For those of you, it might be, I guess, kind of spoilers if you're waiting for a trailer for this. I don't know. This is definitely a leak. But so it has leaked, and we did get a first look for DC's brand new Blue Beetle movie. Not only that, we do see the Blue Beetle costume in particular. I mean, in this post in particular, again, we see the full suit, a little bit of arms. We see him entirely suited up.
And it looks fantastic.
It looks really good, dude.
Yeah, what do we think? How do y'all feel?
It looks like they pulled them out of Injustice.
Injustice, I know. I literally thought that.
Yeah. And also, it's the main kid from Cobra Kai.
Yes,
Yes, it will be starring the main actor from Cobra Kai.
I like that kid.
I think his name is Miguel in Cobra Kai.
Yeah, Miguel, yeah.
Kind of goes off the deep end for a hot minute, and then, spoilers, gets paralyzed. And then learns how to walk again.
Though.
Yeah, he's back. Kid's never been more back.
Okay,
and now he's Blue Beetle.
I think it's okay. I don't know, the middle kind of throws me off.
And then you also know that they're gonna render it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not worried about it.
But I can see this show being almost like Tom Holland-esque of bringing energy.
I hope.
In terms of like a young, very powerful superhero vibe, because that's what kind of Blue Beetle is really. With his personality.
HBO Max is doing this?
Yeah, but it sucks at the same time because there's nothing that's going to add to.
I know, but it's okay.
But it's okay because, like, I'm just going to
don't fuck it up because, I'm just going to try and enjoy it. Don't fuck it up. I've always liked Blue Beetle, and then, like, the fact that he's from El Paso is actually kind of sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
It would be... It's not going to happen, but it would be sick if they actually did shots here.
Yeah.
Like at the Chihuahua Stadium.
Dude, at UTEP.
At UTEP? At the freaking Plaza Hotel? Like, alright.
Nobody else would know about it, but shit, we'd fucking be eating that shit up.
Yeah, we would be.
Yeah.
At Chico's.
That looks awesome.
Dude, I'd watch that movie.
I don't think I've had like a...
It's a movie?
Like a solid yay for DC in a while.
Oh, I thought this was a series. Okay. I'm excited. This is a yay for me. I like the way it looks.
Yeah, yay still.
I have very high hopes for this.
Yeah, I do too.
Alright.
Can't wait to be heartbroken.
Oh, yeah.
Very
That's how it goes.
So, another big one. One of our last two big ones before we jump into our homework. Or, our gaming real quick. But, so one of the big ones recently released was She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Of course, that one was one of the biggest ones that we got this week. We basically get the full gist of who she is. What's her full name? Her Jennifer something? Walters or something like that? Winters, I think.
I think it's Walters
or something like that.
Yeah.
So basically, many people... We do also get Bruce Banner in this trailer as well, all hulked up and everything. We do get a lot of kind of hulked out versions. We see the animations as well. Just in general, what do you guys think of this trailer? What do you guys feel?
Prove it to me, Marvel.
She's going to be basically Marvel's attorney at law.
Prove it to me, Marvel.
For, the hero's lawyer.
Marvel has built up the credibility for people not tearing this trailer and show apart.
But the CGI looks like shit.
I just want to
say, the CGI in this trailer does not look very good.
So, and the continuity error.
I mean, as well as, we kind of do already have an attorney. His name is Daredevil.
Yeah, Matt Murdock defended our boy Spider-Man.
So I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess sure. I just
I'm gonna watch it. You have my view.
Yeah,
but like, please do not. And we talked about this probably 4 or 5 months ago. Do not sacrifice the quality for the quantity of like the stuff you put out. Please, dude. Please. Yeah, and it's so scary because you look at this, you look at Miss Marvel, and you're kind of like, you look at the end, like you look at Hawkeye. Yeah, and you're kind of into this like, are we getting to like, is the MCU, is the M stand for mid, like, what are we doing a little bit, like, is it bad? The mid-CU? Yeah, the mid-CU. Oh no.
Not yet.
I hope not, but I'm a man. I'm a prove it to me. You have my view. The MCU.
Yeah, meh. See you later. You
guys.
I'm gonna say, dude. I'm not gonna say nay.
I'm gonna say soft yay. It's hard as fuck.
Yay.
But I'm gonna go nay on the animation. That's what I do want to say.
Nay, yeah.
It does not look all that consistent, I would say.
Also,
she looks like a Sims character.
Sometimes she does look good. Sometimes she does not.
She looks
weirdly sexual at the end too, where like
creepily
super horny.
She's like, let's just take it to go.
She needs bonds.
She's a very strong woman. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Matt's like down so bad, like not biblically, but you're pretty bad.
No, I'm just the only one fighting the good fight for her. That's all.
Oh yeah.
Right. Give him a fucking award.
What are you trying to say? A woman needs your help, huh?
No, absolutely not.
She's a strong and independent woman,
and She-Hulk definitely does not need anyone's help.
But what about her pipes?
Dude, she is very strong. And I love her.
Oh, all right.
Oh, there it is.
Last but not least, our final thing for yay or nay. Thor, Love and Thunder, released trailer number 2. And for those of you who have not seen it, oh boy, are we missing out. Because let me just say, MCU Kratos has arrived.
He looks so
MCU
good,
Kratos has officially arrived. And he is in black and white. And he is threatening. What do you guys feel about it?
He looks so scary, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it, dude. Because I want him to give me chills where I see him and I'm like, yeah.
I like that more than anything. He's not overdone.
No,
like in the comics, he's an alien. He doesn't have a nose.
And he has like the dreads and stuff. Yeah,
and this one, he looks a little bit more like a dude, but he still has, of course, the color, the paint, the the look of him. He's scarred, and I like it. I think it works. I think it's not overdone, and I think more than anything, his acting is going to shine through.
Oh, yeah.
Because, also, case in point, a lot of people have been also talking down about the fact that he's, like, kind of, like, average looking. Mm-hmm. But the director himself has also stated, what's his name, Taika Waititi has went on to say that, well, I, cast him not to look. I cast him to act.
Yeah.
Facts.
True. Hey, and you know what?
I trust my king, Taika, bro.
You know what I say, too, is I know Christian Bale can get there because the dude is rangeful, man. The guy can go from American Psycho to Batman
to Newsies
to The Fighter. Like, you name it, he's been in movies. He has good range. So, I mean, like, I think it's a good cast. It's
hard yay for me. This
hard yay
is what I feel like is going to be the peak. The peak. MCU is going through the peaks and valleys right now. This is a peak, baby.
Yeah.
Fucking give it to me. Sorry, I dropped an F-bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for our listeners. Don't demonetize us.
Second of all, I will have to say too, the cinematography and just the aesthetic of Thor in general, it looks amazing, and I cannot wait to see that.
But why is Padme in this?
And also, we're getting a lot more of Padme. Yes, a lot more in that trailer.
But the gray scene looks really cool, where they're grayed out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have no problem with it. Yeah.
But also, that's the last trailer.
Oh, and then you see the all black. Which is so hot,
well, dude. If it is or not.
I'm so confused because that's his weapon. Gore the God Killer uses that. It's passed down from Noel. Mm-hmm. It looks like he's using it to kill a Celestial on the planet. We don't really know.
Wait, Noel made that weapon?
Yes, Noel made that weapon. The king of the symbiotes.
By the way, when did Eternals take place?
It was a little bit after the blip.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. That's why the continuity here. When what's his name opens the case,
he still has it.
Kit Harington.
So he has yet to lose it.
He has yet to lose it, his actual weapon in the comic books is actually not the all black. His is the ebony blade. It is different. Right, yeah. But when he reaches for it, you do see the symbiote thing in the movie kind of look, and that is symbolic of the all black. The all black was made by Noel,
King of the Symbiotes.
Mm-hmm. So I'm so confused. Explain it to me, MCU.
Holy shit.
I feel like, man, I mean, it's going to be hard to pull symbiotes, aka with the Sony situation.
Right, yeah.
So, that being said, I have a feeling they're going to pull a different story with the sword. Hopefully not. Obviously not. I really pray and hope not, because, I mean, how fucking sick is it that literally a sword from the fucking god of all symbiotes, like, exists in general, and we're about to see
and it's used to kill gods. It cut the head off the Celestial. That's how Nowhere became a place.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, he used that sword.
He used it to cut Nowhere.
Yeah, that's right, because it's a skull.
So do you think we'll see that?
That's so sick.
So that's what I hope so, but... Oh, man, I don't know. We're getting a lot in this movie, man. We're getting so much, and, like, this trailer revealed even so much more.
Yeah. And it was only 2 trailers.
Again, I agree with Matt. I'm now done. I don't think I'm going to see any more. Maybe 3. That's maybe. A huge maybe. Other than that, I'm solid. I think I'm ready to wait, to be honest.
I don't think I'll see 3. I'm going to wait.
Yeah, because it comes out in July, right?
Yeah, we're already there.
Yeah, so... Plus, I mean, we're literally getting Obi-Wan and fucking Stranger Things now.
Obi-Wan and Stranger Things
we could be busy.
Wean us off. Yeah.
You know, fucking...
As well as I think they released this trailer way too fast. Remember we were all waiting for one trailer to release?
I know,
and
now
then they
we're
released
like...
2, like, right off the bat. It's like, okay, they could have just released this one. But yeah, no, this is a hard day for me, dude. Christian Bale looks so good. He looks scary. Oh...
Yeah, big yay. I want to say yay as well. He looks great, and he looks scary. And like I said, he's literally Kratos from fucking God of War.
Real quick, what do you guys think? Better or worse than Ragnarok?
I think it's going to be... Dude, Ragnarok's
really good, dude. I actually... And this is contentious. I think it's going to be better.
I think it might be too, but it's just so hard to say that because Ragnarok... I didn't expect Ragnarok to blow my doors off.
I think that the thing that made Ragnarok so good is it was so out there, but it was almost so, like, contained.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if this one gets a little too out of hand, then it might be too much.
Yes, agreed.
But if they do it to, you know, if they
especially
go
with like the Norse mythology
to a certain amount, yeah, you know, because case in point, we saw a lot of environments in this trailer, dude. Like the Greeks, where Zeus is, like the different
how long
planets,
is this
like,
movie?
I don't know.
They haven't put a release time yet.
God, they're keeping everything close to the chest.
But yeah, all right. So let's keep it going. Let's keep moving with that. That's going to close us off. Anything else for that last trailer you guys want to mention? Yays all around. We're very excited, very hyped. All right, real quick, we'll run through the gaming stuff and run through the homework because we got to close off. So, kicking off with the gaming stuff. First off, GTA 6 is slipping away. So there has been some news, in particular in the gaming world, for Rockstar. Rockstar being, of course, the developers for GTA series and, of course, Red Dead Redemption. But there has been some news that GTA 6 will be launching further and further away because supposedly Take-Two, one of the developers for the game as well, has said that basically it's in development hell. It's just still in the pipeline. We don't have a main team working on this. We don't have a lot of, manpower. We don't have a lot of, basically, money for this, behind this. And on top of that, at the very least, this game is scheduled to release in 2 years. At the least. It most likely will be delayed. Longer than that. What do you feel about that? What do you guys think?
I hate that.
Yeah.
GTA, you suck. Rockstar, you suck. Yep. Like, all these remakes that they partner up with that one company... And like, we're gonna bring back all these games. Like, Bully's coming back. Like, bro, who the fuck played Bully, dude? No one gives a shit. And also, there's no news, dude. There's no news for GTA 6.
Let me put this in perspective. We're not gonna likely get GTA 6 until 2026.
Yeah.
Think about that, like, genuinely.
When did GTA 5 come out? 2010?
See, 2010, I think, or like, no, like,
dude, they've made $1 billion since then.
Yeah,
like, this is a cash. Like, I don't know. I hate.
I think that's probably why they aren't focusing on it, because they just have made so much money.
So the
and then with that like season pass thing that they've
by the way,
that's making money.
Shit,
the quote they said where they just don't have funding for it is absolute garbage because
GTA
5. It's already been said that GTA 5 made more money than any other entertainment thing that came out in history. It made more money than Endgame, made more money than any album that ever came out, made more money than absolutely anything. So
cash grab, you're trash.
Yeah.
And then you know what? The new consoles just dropped, and it's like, what is this going to come out on the next gen console? Might as well, because
are there even going to be next gen consoles?
I don't think there is.
So where is it? This is going to be the last set.
Let me explain this to you because this is also part of this news in particular. So apparently they do have set games to release soon. Rockstar in particular, they do have games set to release. This is within a 3-year period, but this list only includes Marvel's Midnight Suns. It includes Tales from the Borderlands.
Okay.
And lastly, a mobile port of GTA The Trilogy, the Definitive Edition. The one that was a fucking mess last year that they literally recalled. They're going to release it for mobile.
They're gonna. Oh wow.
For mobile.
For mobile.
Oh my god, bro.
What are we fucking thinking here? I think this is an absolute fucking mess, dude.
Yeah.
What is happening?
You know what? I would just go on a limb and say this too, that video games are kind of hurting.
Yeah, seriously.
They're in bad.
Bad.
Dude, they were at a
Besides
high
Elden
during
Ring?
COVID, and now they're at such a bad low.
Yeah, besides this whole thing with Elden Ring and the last Skywalker, the Skywalker saga for Lego Star Wars. Other than that, dude, what is there for gaming right now?
I mean, yeah, it hasn't really been.
No, bro, we have Roller Champions coming out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
speaking of which, let's keep it going. So, Roller Champions officially released a trailer. It is going to be a free-to-play game
better be
by EA, and it's
Ain't
basically
shit for
Rocket
this.
League, but like with roller skates, literally.
Dude,
I mean,
this game's got the most complicated rules ever. Like,
and it's also like
I'm
Hotel
gonna
El
play it,
Dorado. There's like the goal on the side.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
So-
play it too only because of that movie.
I'm gonna play it.
I'll try it.
I'll try it. I don't think it's
I'll
gonna
try it.
be like
I'll try it.
Knockout City. Knockout City was fun. but,
Knockout City was so much fun.
That's actually pretty cool.
I'll give it a go.
All right, and next we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Obi-Wan. The fact that Obi-Wan is gonna have a skin in Fortnite. So of
Good.
course, Obi-Wan Kenobi. We talked about it left and right. It's gonna be coming out on Friday. We're very excited, very hype. Not only are we excited, but so is Fortnite. They're gonna be coming out with the skin involving the classic Obi-Wan Kenobi skin, his lightsaber, as well as as his harvesting tool, I believe, right? That's his lightsaber in this one in particular, right?
Mhm.
Oh, that's cool.
And no,
Or
they've
is
been
it just a
using the
regular-
lightsabers as
Oh,
weapons,
Just a
as
regular
melee
weapon in
weapons.
this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then he gets that, but he also does get a little backpack, of course, with his little Jedi backpack.
He's got his ship as
And
a
he
glider.
does get the
That's
Jedi,
sick.
his
Cruiser.
Jedi starship.
That's unreal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
sick.
That's about the big game changer on that one. His Jedi.
So you
starship.
can run around as Jesus almost.
Yep, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we think? What do you guys feel about it?
Love
Yeah,
that.
Fortnite, just stay winning, just don't be like any other game.
Yo, plus they're gonna
Company.
partner up with Pac-Man. I don't know what they're gonna do, but yeah.
That's kind of dope.
Really?
That's kind of
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah,
They're gonna partner up
Fortnite, you
with
stay
Pac-Man.
winning, like,
But-
stay king.
Exactly. And last but not least, Multiverses. Had a cinematic trailer. Of course, this was the wild ass game from WB.
Dude, this game looks
Basically,
fun.
having Batman, Shaggy, Bugs Bunny, Taz the Tasmanian Devil, Jake and Finn from Adventure Time, Wonder Woman, Daphne, Velma.
It's literally just like
everybody,
Super
bro.
Smash,
Yeah, literally
but
all
for
these
WB.
characters Smash, but for cartoons.
It looks
and,
kinda
like,
lit.
Comics. Looks
I-
interesting.
I think it looks
What do you
lit.
Solid.
Yeah,
Does it play
lit.
it?
Well,
Sure.
it depends how much it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then I'll buy it.
Ooh. Full price? 60? Would you buy it?
60? Fuck no.
Yeah.
40? Would you go
No,
40?
maybe 40.
Maybe 40, dude. But
40
I'm hoping like
45
20
40 for
or like
something big.
30.
30?
Yeah,
I'd
I'm
do
hoping
30
for
sure.
20.
Yeah, a little $29.99 action. I'd do that.
Give me a Game Pass option.
Ooh, Game Pass
I'm
option.
in.
That I'm
Yeah,
in.
for free. All right.
Alright.
So that's
Hopefully.
it for our gaming segment. Finally, we got through everything, our news in general. Now we're going to dive straight into Dom's homework. Since
Yeah.
It's not really all that much.
Dom
It's
was
not
bad.
much,
It was pretty
I
fun,
couldn't
though.
figure out how to play the tall tale.
That's okay.
Oh, no.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Because I already told them
I'm
that
sorry.
they did play it though, but I was really
watched
gonna
that
focus
episode.
on the tall tale. I was really just gonna kind of like focus on
Teacher,
the game.
does he get detention or
No, please,
something
Mom,
bad because he
I
was a
can't
bad
get that
boy
again.
and he didn't do it?
Please. Don't do that.
You know what? Call your mom.
Oh.
Right now?
No, she's literally asleep. I can't. She'll call me.
I need a backup?
She's
Call your
out of
dad?
town.
Call your dad?
No.
Call John.
Oh,
I'll
call John?
call-
Alright.
I'll
Well,
call
he's
John.
calling. Go ahead and set us up with our question. Let's
Okay.
set us up.
Basically, I made you guys play a tall tale. I didn't really want you guys to play the tall tale for what was in the tall tale. I just wanted you to play the game in general. Because I really want to talk about mechanics in the game.
Yes.
That's like the main thing.
here
Oh,
we
wait.
go.
Let's see,
Alright.
let's see, let's see.
Let's see if he answers me though.
You
This
think
is
he's
like.
asleep, dude. Oh, it's already like
Imagine he
9,
doesn't
it's
answer.
12.
No, plus I think it's like 11 over there. He does answer.
Uh,
Yo, you're currently on the pod and we're at our homework segment.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
and I'm in trouble because I didn't get to do the podcast.
So, okay. You're gonna be Matt's dad for a second, okay?
Wait.
John, you gotta figure it out, buddy.
I'm trying to turn it off. Wait, what?
We are recording right now, sir.
We're on the pod right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Hey,
Yo, what's up, guys?
no.
Just turning it on.
Excuse me. No. I need you to be Matt's dad for a second, okay? I need you to be Jim.
Dad?
Yeah. Okay. Excuse
Yeah, not
me,
your dad.
Mr. Sanka, your son, he didn't do his homework.
Are you fucking serious?
No, he just didn't. He didn't have it today. I asked him for it. I checked his backpack. It wasn't there. He said something like his dog ate it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, my dog ate it.
Are you serious, Matthew? Are you
Nah.
serious?
Wow, whole name.
What are you gonna tell your dad?
Oh my
What are you gonna tell your dad?
I'm sorry.
Friggin' Mia's gonna be
I'm
pissed.
sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That's it. Hey, he just said
It
I'm
won't
sorry.
happen
Is
again.
that
Just
that's
please don't take the
Mia's
router when
gonna
you go
be
to work.
pissed. Alright, okay, alright.
Fuck
Step
it.
one, we can't tell Mia. Or we cannot tell your mother. She's gonna be ecstatic.
Okay.
Don't want that.
I just wanted to call you and tell you that your son is going to be written up and suspended for 47 months.
Whoa, that's a long time.
It don't matter.
Actually, thank
yeah,
you.
okay.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
I would
Oh,
make it 48. I would make it 48.
the 48th month will
Take
decide
away
whether
his
he
Xbox.
lives or not.
Taking away his Xbox.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Dang, alright.
Okay.
No, actually, shout out for John answering.
Yep,
Because
shout out.
if he didn't
Yeah.
answer, that would have made me look bad.
that's
Oh,
true.
hey, but look what Matt pulled today.
And I would have beat you today.
Oh yeah. Look at that boy.
Alright, that's all I get to see. Later, bud.
Oh, cold
Okay.
cut.
All right.
Cut. You heard
So,
it.
all right. So we've all played Sea of Thieves before, right? So the game is fun, but it is very time consuming because you can't really just hop on and play quick games. You kind of
There's a
have
process.
there's a process to it.
Yeah.
The Tall Tale, granted, we finished it pretty quick, even
Yeah.
though we ran into a Megalodon and
I
that
think it
random
went-
dude sunk our boat.
I would say it took us about an hour and a half, maybe 2.
I don't even think it was 2.
It
I
took
think
us
was an-
2 when I did it.
For sure, it was an hour.
For sure, and I think it would have been
Not much longer.
only an hour if that guy didn't fuck with
Yeah.
us, as well as that Megalodon didn't.
Like I like how you say that, but that's also like the game. Yes.
Exactly.
Just to be a
So-
pirate.
So
It's
that's
a
what.
game.
Okay, so that's what I want to talk about in the game. All right, listen, like I said, the game is fun, and it's fun when you play with like friends. When you have a crew, it's fun. Even by yourself, it's okay. But I can't help but think that I do not appreciate that everybody is put on a flat line in the game, right?
Flat Earth?
So,
Flat Earth.
yeah, flat Earth, sure.
As we all know,
As we all know,
Yeah.
yeah. What, you
Trust.
guys believe in the Earth? That's weird.
it's round.
Is it round?
Okay, moving on. Okay, so basically what I was thinking was that I don't like that everybody's basically, that's actually dope. Everybody's based on the same, how do you say, like linear, like plane. So basically what I'm saying is everybody's ship is the exact same. Everybody's, what?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay, so, oh, wait, is that the trench run? Sorry, I just read it right now. So everybody's ship is the exact same. Everybody has the exact same, like, stats, I guess. Like, your
Yeah.
ship, your holes are the exact same. So the
Even
part...
the guns are pretty much the same. Like
Everybody's the exact... Everything is the exact same, which kind of bothers me because I feel as though that makes it bland. That makes the game bland, in my opinion. And what I was thinking that, let's say they ever made a Sea of Thieves 2, right? I was thinking that they should add more customizations to the ships aside from just livre.
give it more attributes,
So-
not just ships but guns.
So the reason why I think it's unfair too is that you can spend hours of collecting treasure only for you to get sunk by a group of 4 when you're by yourself. And when you're by yourself, it's hard because not only you have to manage the boat, the wheel, you have to manage underneath, make sure it's not broken. You have to also like angle the sails. While a squad of 4 is already doing that all at once. So what I was thinking is that if they were made a Sea of Thieves 2 or a massive update like a 2.0, they should add ship type abilities. So let's say you just log on to play Sea of Thieves and you want to run through it quick, you want to do treasures, but you don't want to fight anybody or anything like that. You should be able to add or subtract things from your boat to make it faster.
Mhm.
Maybe take away some cannons, take away some hull defense. Or if you want to hop on with the crew and just fight, you should be able to take away defense and speed, but add more cannons in places that you're not limited to, because like the cannons are literal just on the side. You can't really do much. As well as if you want to just be like a behemoth type deal, maybe you take away some cannons, add some more hull, you're just significantly slower. But I think that would be a cool like process because, like I said, it's just bland. Everybody's on the same thing. You're just like.
I like the way you said that though, because it low key kind of reminds me of like the gameplay style. Well, like it sounds almost far off when I say it, but
Yeah.
like case in point, Destiny, right? Destiny has a very like trilinear gameplay style. We have 3 main characters. Yeah. They all have very, very separate abilities, and you work with those abilities, right? Okay. But so like something like Sea of Thieves, I think that would be the same thing perfect. You know, like a ship that, you know, like you said, attributes is faster but smaller and you know, more vulnerable, but it's faster.
It's faster.
Or that something should be extended to, in my opinion, I feel like one of their weaker sides. I feel like I always have fun like sailing. It's never really an issue for me personally. I find the issue in weaponry. Guns and shooting, they're very they got stale real fast for me because I mainly use the sniper. Right. And like I wish there was that in the guns. Like case in point, I can reload faster, but I can't shoot as far. Okay. Or like, you know what I mean? Like it should be,
you're not as sturdy or something.
But I don't think it should be multiple things. I think it should be one attribute. Okay. And you pick your one attribute of like, I can hit harder, but it takes me longer to reload. Yeah. Or like, you know, what have you. But only one.
Makes sense.
I actually agree with that a lot, and yeah, that actually drives me nuts. And it is like this like added level of stress when you like finally complete like a mission, a tall tale. Like this one actually wasn't that bad, so like I was also like really grateful that like I did it with you because I feel like you're really like good at the game. I'm not. Like I don't have patience for it. Like I'm the one that's like I immediately have to go to the guide like online to see how this is like works. So it was like a good tall tale, but nothing drives me more nuts than when you spend like an hour or 2 hours on this, like 2+ hours, and then you're sunk right away. People steal your treasure, and then you're fucked.
That's the hardest part about this game is
But that's literally being a pirate.
Do not hold your hand. So literally like it, that's what we were talking about when we were playing it. This game literally like drops you in, and you're like, good luck. Go find, like go.
Which is cool because it's open world,
and it's like you can ask as many questions as you want, and they'll always reply with, go adventure.
Yeah, it's exactly. Like, well, that's what I was going to say next, is that this is the other thing that I really do think they should add, though, because it's one thing if you're doing the journey and you run into somebody, but it's another thing when you're literally, because you can go a whole another 30, 40 to an hour just running away from somebody. They need save ports.
A pacifist mode.
Whenever you're doing a tall tale or something, you should be in passive mode either way.
Like where GTA has the
passive mode.
Yeah, it is passive mode.
Yeah. Right? So this one for doing bounties and little things, I don't think so. I think that's treasure related.
Yeah.
But when you're doing a tall tale, that's essentially campaign, and you shouldn't have to die during a campaign.
You shouldn't have to worry about you losing your progress. In the main story when it's
so they do need save ports. Like every outpost you go to has to have like a ring around it where there's like a save port. So I think that these are just things that Sea of Thieves needs to do that needs to advance itself. So real quick to close it off because we are out of time, and I really didn't have you guys do much.
It was cool though. I really liked the design.
I liked the star, the constellation thing.
I liked that the main giveaway. So for those of you who have not played this mission, it has a Master Chief focus, more or less. Like it has a sort of space feel, more particularly I would say, but it kind of brings in like the UNSC like feel, and I felt that right away because the very first thing you start off the quest with is you had me open or dig for a chest, and the chest was green and gold, like the army green, and then obviously the gold that Master Chief has. So I was like, dude, that's cool. I was like, this is Master Chief, and he was like, yeah. I was like, oh, dude, that's fucking cool. You know.
So all right, real quick activity, real quick, before we close this off. Off the top of your head, pop quiz. What I want you to do is come up with a ship and its name and like what it's meant for.
Right meow?
Right meow, off the top of your head. Pop quiz. I'll go first because I already have mine, okay? Mine is called the Endeavor, right? A lot of great ships. You know, think of Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, you have the Flying Dutchman, you have the Black Pearl. Mine is called the Endeavor. This thing is exactly what it sounds like. You just go out there, it's got cannons on every side, and this thing just like is an absolute just warmonger. That's what it's meant for.
And what's your pirate name?
What?
What's your pirate name?
Oh, my captain name? I don't know. Captain Frosty. We'll just do that.
Yeah? Okay, alright. I already got mine. Mine was an easy one. Mine's going to be the Little Dipper. It's going to be like a small, like, skippy ship, but like super fast and super deadly, you know, super silent at night. And I'm Cumbeard.
Nice.
That's hot. Wow.
Captain Cumbeard.
You got it.
Okay.
Wow.
Alright, who's next?
You went there.
Let's hear it.
I have to go last because I'm terrible at these things.
Mine's kind of like, I don't know why I thought of this, but it literally is from like a baseball movie. Mine's the Golden Boy. That's my shit.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, the Golden Boy. So it's from a baseball movie. The Natural, if you've ever seen that movie. I like that movie.
And your captain name?
My captain name is Wobbles. I'm Captain Wobbles.
Yeah?
Because I've been having some knee issues lately.
Because the peg
and
leg, just you can't get the hang of it.
Yeah, and I can't. And dude, lately my knee has been like a peg leg. Dude, when I get up, I'm just like. So I'm Captain Wobbles, the captain of the Golden Boy.
Okay. All right, and last but not least.
I'm a silly pirate.
Well, I already know my captain name, Captain Bink.
Okay.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I should have known.
And then my ship name, dude. I don't know. I was actually thinking of
The Golfing Tiger.
That's good.
That is really good.
I was gonna do like the Big Dipper, but you literally said
Dipper?
like the Little Dipper. I was like, oh well, all right, well I can't do that one. And then I don't know. I have no idea for like the ship name.
Yeah.
I was kind of sad.
And I like that name because like the biggest part in that mission, it was so cool, was that like you get a little telescope that you can see the stars. And all
I thought that was very cool.
I was
So
like
fun.
thinking about something
that.
with like space because you can see all the stars out there probably really clearly and stuff like
That's
that. I
sick.
don't know.
You get a special
Captain Bink.
telescope.
Captain
Yeah.
Captain Bink, who doesn't know where he's going.
He's actually shipless.
He is shipless.
Okay, well, so basically, because the last time I made you guys come up with something, I gave you guys a week. I also just wanted to kind of test your creativity on the spot. So, yeah, I do have to give you an F.
And that's why you just got a
I'll give you a
bachelor's
D.
in science.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's right.
Well, he's like, well, you can't deny that.
It's not in the arts,
Well,
that's for sure.
Well,
Not music.
that's basically it. Like I said, just want to test you guys' creativity, see where your mind goes at. And that's it. Like, we didn't really have much of... I didn't have anything for you guys to watch or anything. I was just kind of, like, fucking around. So, that's where we're going to end at.
All right, so that was
Respect.
it. We finished Sea of Thieves.
Right.
Very, very
Stars of
nice.
Thieves.
Exactly.
Mhm.
But, all right, so that's going to be it for Dom's homework. Real quickly, let me go ahead and give you guys my homework. All right, so
let's
that's
hear
something
it,
very
Professor
interesting.
Swoo.
I actually had this one planned quite a while ago, but honestly, I kind of added on just a little bit because the add-on is like real short, and it's actually, I think you guys are actually really gonna like it because I was very surprised. But okay, so the main homework for this week is gonna be the original Avatar by James Cameron.
Okay.
Very
Dom
cool.
has not seen this one.
I
I
have
haven't
not.
watched it in a long time.
You haven't seen it in a
The
long
one
time.
Is
that's
this
coming
on
out?
streaming on...
This is on Disney Plus.
Is it really?
It is on Disney
The one
Plus.
that's coming out? The new one that,
Yeah,
like, it's
so-
the one before that?
Exactly. So
Okay.
the reason why I want to watch it, of course, recently we did get the trailer for Avatar
Way
2.
of Water. Yeah,
Way
that's
of
dope.
the
Looks
Water.
good.
Of course, yeah, it looks very
Dude, Cameron
interesting.
Cross's gonna be great in this
So
movie.
that being said,
Stop.
let's go ahead and
Can't
get a
wait.
refresher going. Let's
Very
wait
excited.
for the first one.
I'm actually down because apparently this is one of the highest grossing movies of all time, and I haven't seen it, so...
Yeah, exactly.
It's a really good movie.
So very good watch for Dom. And my second bit, this one's a super easy watch. I watched it with Brie like on a weekday, like nothing. It was super quick and easy. It's on HBO Max. It's only about a little over an hour long. Catwoman Hunted.
Okay.
Interesting.
Watch
Is it an
Catwoman.
animated?
It's an animated DC movie, but the trope of this one, of course, it has a focus on Catwoman, but she's combined with Batwoman, and the style of this one is anime. Like legit
Very
anime.
intrigued.
Anime.
And plus, I like that tandem.
So,
Okay.
yeah, you're gonna like the ladies.
I don't know if I'd
It's
like...
Interesting.
They're the same person?
I'm interested.
Oh, okay. I
No,
thought you meant
yeah,
they're
like,
like
it's like a-
combined. I was
Okay.
like, I don't like that they're combined.
No.
No, yeah.
It's like it's Batcat-Woman. Like, I don't like that. But okay,
Well,
no,
you'll
they're
see-
two different
you'll
characters.
see a lot of
Okay.
interesting people. I think you guys are gonna like the villain too. I think the villain is very shocking. Like it works. It works with what they
What's it
put
called?
together. Catwoman Hunted.
Okay.
I'm in.
So Catwoman Hunted is on HBO Max. It's about an hour, like 10. It's not even that long at all. It's really short. So
Okay,
go
cool.
check it out. And again, of course, Avatar, the very first one by
Hype.
James Cameron. Huge movie. One of the highest grossing movies of all time. So it's going to be your homework for this week. Other than that, that's going to be it for my homework, lads. Anybody got a question this week?
You know what? Alright, so...
Oh, here, I have
Go
a
for it.
question.
Go for it. Go for it.
man.
Wow, you never have a question.
I know. But
Mr. Creativity shining through.
do you think that there are more eyes than there are legs in the world?
Mr. Creativity came and went, ladies.
I don't
and
know.
gentlemen.
That's
know.
kind of hard.
This is
So-
a wheels versus doors argument, just with body parts.
And
But I'm on team legs. Because
I'm
centipedes.
on team... Oh, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Never mind.
And that you can't even say spiders because spiders have 8 eyes and 8 legs, so...
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I don't know. I have no
I
idea.
also don't like
so.
bugs.
I think it is legs, to be honest.
I think
Yeah,
it's
but
legs.
birds.
And also fish, though.
And fish. A lot of fish in the world.
They don't have legs. I don't
Birds
know,
do have legs. I don't know why I said
I
birds.
like it. Oh, I also have a tiny homework for the fans out there. Ready? So that one for sure. Let us know what you think in the comments.
Definitely
2,
legs.
Since Marvel is closing the door on the Spider-Verse and another Spider-Man and all that, you know what? For a little creativity, a little pop quiz type deal, let us know if you got bit by a spider, what would it give you? And not like medically. What, Miles Morales...
How many legs and arms would you give you?
Yeah, no, so Miles Morales is bit by that one. He can, like, shift, turn invisible. What would your spider do, and what's your Spider-Man name?
Mom would give me super speed.
And you'd be like Speedster Spider-Man? That'd be crazy.
Yeah, Speedster Spider-Man.
Yeah, just...
Spider dick?
Yeah.
Ew. I don't want
Cool?
that.
So yeah.
Is it cool?
So,
Am I cool?
those are 2 questions.
Am I cool?
Those are 2 questions. Do you think there's more eyes or legs in the world? And if you got bit by a spider in the Spider-Verse, what powers would it give you, and what's your Spider-Man?
And also, no free ads, but Goldfish, Old Bay, seasoned crackers are terrible.
Goldfish?
Yeah, we're out on them.
Figure it out,
We're
Goldfish.
definitely out.
And it doesn't smell back. Oh.
Yeah, it does not smell bad. Terrible
But,
cracker.
all right,
It's
you
not
guys
good.
heard the homework this week. You guys answering at home, and once again, check out the homework, Avatar and Catwoman Hunted. But all right, thank you guys so much for listening. Remember to check us out on TikTok, on Instagram, and of course here on YouTube where we post our stuff. Like our stuff, share us out. Other than that, anything else, lads? Anything else?
No, but Team Legs.
Ooh, Team Legs. You heard it here
Legs.
first.
I don't know. I have to think about it.
But alrighty, thank you guys so much for sticking around for all of the buzz and the boys talk.
Ooh.
Adios, bye,
Bye,
everybody.
Team Legs,
See
love you.
ya.